You know, this is one. It's one that we're sort of a spectator in right now, because those two guys have to make a deal. You know, we're fully expecting the fight will be with us. There's no one else who's been, building Joshua in the U.S. He has not appeared live on any network other than Showtime. With the exception of a Fox fight or two here or there, Deontay has been exclusively on Showtime. This fight deserves to be on Showtime pay-per-view. So, and I think both fighters realize that, promoters realize that. So we're sort of an interested observer, trying to help where we can, but there's obviously plenty of people, a lot of personalities, a lot in the media. We don't need to jump in and cloud the waters even more. So, we'll push and prod and, add our 2 cents where we think it's helpful. It has been a little bit of a slow process, but that's just because it feels like we're close. It's not one of those fights where it's like, when are we going to get it? It became a possibility really 6 or 8 weeks ago, which it feels like a lifetime, but it's been really since April. So in the grand scheme of things, nobody wants a Mayweather-Pacquiao delay, something like that. But if we can get this resolved in the next, couple of weeks, then I think we'll look back and say, hey, that fight actually got made pretty quickly, given the stature of the fight.
Can a deal be made if it's not the next fight? Like, can they say, okay, we're gonna fight, but not until next year, and you have a fight and we go have a fight?
It certainly can, theoretically,
but realistically,
I would lose a lot of sleep over it, and I think there are others would, because we know, particularly the heavyweights, anything can happen. Doesn't matter who the opponent is, whether he's considered top tier or not. If it's Brazil, if it's Povetkin, if it's Tyson Fury, every heavyweight has a shot. So you don't want, there's a $50 million offer on the table. Now that's the U.S. That's a bigger purse than any heavyweight has ever gotten in history. And, Anthony is a smart guy. He's going to make his own decisions. But this is a big fight for both of them. And hate for something weird to happen and lose this opportunity for, a career-defining event.
Are you surprised they didn't jump on that? I mean, that's $50 million. A lot of money.
I understand, and AJ is a loyal guy. And, he's got a special connection with the UK fans. So I know he wants to repay them. He doesn't want to be a guy who disappeared, at this. For me, I don't think UK fans are going to begrudge him. I mean, all the times I've seen the Hatton fight in Vegas, British fans are thrilled to be there. No one really minds an occasional trip to Vegas. But I do think that both guys are sincere in their desire. There are some different priorities in terms of what they would like to see happen. But I think what you saw from Deontay this week is him basically saying, I will do this fight basically on any terms. Here, there, underwater, the North Pole. I want this fight, and I'm not saying that AJ doesn't feel that same way, but that's sort of like, this was Deontay's way of saying, look, I just want to fight. It's sort of an old school attitude. So, tell me where to sign, I'll show up and fight. This is the fight I want.
Assuming it is over in the UK, does that affect whether it's going to be on Showtime pay-per-view or?
You can't have a pay-per-view at 2 o'clock over here in the States and think you're going to make money, right?
It is different. That is one of the possibilities. If that happens, then, we'll do the best that we can. Could be pay-per-view, could be something else. But, the hope is that, it's done in a way that both audiences are satisfied, that fans will get to see it at the right time, and without waiting, a year, 18 months, 2 years, which I don't get any sense that that's going to happen.